I'm Nick from Nick's Nerf, and these are the Blazestorm shotguns. Since there are two of them, I'll cover them one at a time, starting with the one that looks more like Nerf made it. So this is really a rough cut rip-off. It has 8 barrels at the front. It'll fire 2 at the time if you pull the trigger all the way down, or if you pull it halfway down, it'll fire 1. Or 3, because air restrictors. As you can see, this one isn't very good. There we go, it fired that one ridiculously hard. Up front, it has the barrels, then it has its priming handle, which you just pull back and then push forward. On top it has a rail, and you can put Nerf attachments onto it. It has a sling point here, and on at the bottom of the handle. Its trigger is down here. It's fairly comfortable to hold. Now, we'll move on to the other one. So it's basically the same thing. 8 Smart AR barrels at the front. It is pump action again. You pull the trigger halfway down, it'll fire 1. You pull it all the way down, it'll fire the other one or 2, and it leaked air out of that Smart AR, or the dart wasn't tight enough in there, so that one fell out. Occasionally it does fire more than 2, as you saw with the other one, it fired 3 at once. Up top it has a sling point and a rail which isn't compatible with Nerf accessories. Then it has this little screw bit back here which looks like you could put water in it, but it's not water, so don't get confused. Then the handle is fairly comfortable, not as comfortable as the other one, and it has these weird holes in it. I guess you could put a sling through there if you wanted to. The trigger well is very big, so if you have really big hands, it'll be able to fit. The trigger pull is very comfortable, it's a nice trigger pull. The priming handle, you pull it back and push it forward, same with the other one, and it has this random hole here as well. Now, I'll show you both of them firing. And as you might not have seen, some of them leaked out when I fired, so they didn't fire properly. So overall, if you find this one, I wouldn't recommend picking it up. It's not very good, and it's very cheap, and it just doesn't perform well. It hits hard, so if you're going to turn it maybe into a single shot or a double shot, just 2 shots with no smart ARs, but it just leaks and the darts fall out. The other one, however, if you do find this, I would recommend picking this up because it is quite good. But again, the rough cut would be better. If you can find one of them, just use that. So there are a whole heap of Blazestorm. Everything is Blazestorm in this off-brand. I don't know if it's the same company, but it's all just Blazestorm. So here's a few photos of the other Blazestorm blasters. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Helps if it's primed.